Another day, another challenge. This grounding rod is stuck. I hit rock probably less than 2 feet down. Couldn't twist or pull this out with two guys. So I'm gonna see if I can get it out with a bottle jack and a couple vice grips. Just get it started at least. Is it going? I think it is. Yeah, it's coming up. I've got a better bottle jack than this somewhere. This one's not getting a lot of throw per pump. Come on out, baby. Maybe I gotta go down and take another bite. I think this bottle jack has seen better days. I should go get my better one, but it's buried somewhere on this farm. It's moving though. A millimeter at a time. Nope, I'm gonna just keep jacking. Keep jacking. I got it out because I had to. The bottle jack worked. I'm gonna try putting it in at more of an angle. See if that might help. I hit rock already. And I'm not gonna keep jamming it deeper because I don't have the angle of attack with that bottle jack now if I want to get it out. Which I may be stuck already. This is what happens when you live on the edge of a cliff. Over 3,000 feet up above sea level. I don't know what to do. If I keep trying different spots. I know we're on rock here. I've dug all over this property and there's never ever more than 30 inches of topsoil or organic matter if you're lucky. A lot of times it's less than that. This first run only went in 2 feet. So I may have to talk to the inspector and see what's acceptable. See, now that feels pretty good there. Nah, I hit rock right there. That's rock. It's crazy. Don't know what to do. Try another spot, but it's all rock. That's rock right there. It's rock everywhere up here. I just hit rock. I think that's the farthest I might have gotten. Did I get farther than 2 feet? 2 feet. Still see my mark. I don't know if I dare to keep trying and get it stuck. so I can leave that on there, I guess. I'm gonna mark it with a Sharpie at the ground level so I can see if I'm moving. Yeah, it's going. I'm gonna mark it again, see how much I'm gaining. If it gets stuck now, I'm just cutting it. It's a $20 piece of copper. That's what it cost. I gotta drive 2 of them in here according to code. See my mark? It's going. Maybe not anymore. That feels pretty solid. I'm gonna mark it again. It was cool when I got out here, but I'm sweating now. Reminds me of that old Jethro Tull song, "Nothing is easy." That feels like solid rock. That is solid rock. My mark's not moving. I'm never getting it out of here now. Nope, not budging. Time to regroup. I'm either gonna cut it, or I don't know, I'll figure something out. An electrician friend of mine just drove by and told me that you can't cut the grounding rods, which I already had done because one got stuck 2 feet 9 inches in the ground and I couldn't get it out. I thought maybe I could just get away with it, but I knew you can't cut them. So he told me you can lay them down in the ground and trench them in. They have to be at least 6 inches underground. So I'm going to try to do an 8-foot trench right here. The only problem with that is I'm on rock. I'm on a ledge of a cliff, of a plateau. And look, there's nothing but rock in here. But let's see what happens. And tree roots. And I don't want to compromise too many tree roots because I have trees all around me. And there's lots of greenbriers. That's what these things are. And that's why they call this Greenbrier County. Six inches, huh? I should have done this 40 years ago. But here I am. 6 inches doesn't seem like a lot. Oh, that's a rock. I'm gonna have a pile of rocks when I'm done. Here's a big one. Let's see how close I am. I bet you that's 7 feet. Yeah, 7 feet. I got a tree here and I don't want to mess it up. I'm gonna get my rod and put it in there. So I don't want to get too close to either of these trees. Gotta love when your strong military nephew shows up. We got her in here now pretty good. That's more than 6 inches. Got a nice little pile of rocks out of there. And then we got one done. We got to get a second one done. So this is $20 worth of what you think is copper rod. And what I discovered when I cut the other one, because you'd think you're trying to pound a 20 or a 8-foot piece of copper rod in the ground that it's going to bend, because copper's pretty soft. When I cut it, I discovered it's a steel bar clad in copper. There's about an 1/8 inch of copper on there. So I'm gonna have to come a little closer to that tree to get 8 feet. So I'll keep digging and bury this rod, see if I can get, they want 6 inches, I'm gonna do 8, just to get deep. All right, she fits in the hole. And we're like 8 inches down, so we're over code. One down, one to go. Here's my first trench that I think is qualified for passing inspection. My 8-foot rod fits in here actually before I drop that in there, because it's so hard to bend down and pick it up. I use a monkey tool. So that's 8 feet. I'm gonna have to clean it out a little bit. It's no easy feat digging the trench. Inspector wanted it 24 inches. I think I'm about 18. And then, you know, where's my pick? It's not easy picking when you're 24 inches down and cleaning it out. So the way I did it was I used this bench and got down here closer to it and used this to scrape. And you can hear I'm hitting rock. There's rock there. There's rock everywhere. It's all rock. So I'm gonna lay my first grounding rod in the ground. So I'm at about 19 inches here. 18 inches, 19 in spots. Here's the rock that I've hit. You can hear it. There's rock, rock there, rock there, rock there, it's rock there, and it's rock all the way till the end. All right, here's more of my conclusion of hitting rock. This is the grounding rod that I had cut off the other day from hitting rock. It's rock. That's not even going in. That's rock. That's not even going in. That's rock. It started getting more like shale over here. That's rock. So I'm going to put my rod in and call it a day on that one. Stick my acorn nut on it. So I'm going to go ahead and drop this in here and get it started. I hope I have enough number 4 grounding wire. I'll pick that up. I don't litter. Never done one of these before. So this will go on here. And the grounding wire will go in it. And what I will do is bend that up so that it can't pull out. I don't know if the wire has to be under the nut, but I'm going to cause it to be, so I get some compression on it, I guess. It's probably going to pop off once yeah, it doesn't want to sit under the nut. Or the bolt, I guess is the real term. A nut's the thing the bolt screws into, right? I'm just going to go with that. I broke off. The friggin' nut broke off. Come on. Where did it go? There can't be that much torque on this Milwaukee driver here. Huh. I wonder if that's good enough. I don't see the nut. Well, I don't have another nut, and I don't feel like driving into town for a $5 Acorn nut. We'll see what happens. I have another one for the second bar. I'm going to get it and put it on there. I probably could have got away with putting it in the ground like that, but I guess I like to do things right. So I'm going to sacrifice my second Acorn nut. And this time I have an idea to put it in the little loop here. And I'm not going to use my Milwaukee driver. I'm going to do it hand tight. See if I can snap this one. I guess that's tight enough. So I have established ground. I'll bend this up just for the heck of it. And put it in the ground. It's in the ground. I'll probably hammer it down a little bit with something. And I'll call that a day. Now I can't do my second one until I get another Acorn nut. Bummer. So I think I finally got my trench situation sorted out. This one's just about 24 inches deep. .22, and I've hit rock. So I'll show you the rock situation. Rock. That's rock. That's rock. A little softer there, but it's still rock. That one went down 4 inches and hit rock, but that's the deepest part of my trench. So I'm going to put my ground wire in this PVC into this box and run it under the ground, put my Acorn nut on. It has been raining here all day yesterday and last night, so I did get water in my other trench. I'll show you that. And it's misting right now, so I want to get this done. So I did buy another acorn nut for having cracked the head off that other one. So we'll put this through here. And we'll put this through here. I just have to figure out where I'm going to tighten it now. Because I did run some trenches that I'm going to bury this wire in. And I don't know how, I guess I'm going to have to put the dirt on it to keep it in there. And let me glue this up. Here's where my other trench filled with water. It was actually filled to the top yesterday. So I guess that's how slow it perks down. So I guess that's the perk rate of my land. So I gotta figure this out. Maybe I can put rocks on this for now. Until I figure out the proper length. Lord knows I have enough rocks from digging rocks out of the ground. I hope I have enough ground wire here to go down into this hole and come back up. It's going to be tight. I should have run it in the other way because it's going to hit the lip of that nipple. Oh, it came through. Lucky me. This is looking so close. I don't think I have enough ground cable. Well, let's drop this in the hole. And then pull it tight. That's going to be another trick. Well, I guess I get the dirty. I wish I could get in that hole, but I can't. Ugh. I guess that's about where it wants to live. I'll tighten that up. Did I bring a wrench? I did. Don't snap this one. Just tight enough. I guess that's tight enough. Now, here comes the moment of truth. This is going to have to bend back up. And reach here where it doesn't. Shoot, I don't have enough ground cable. That sucks. Yeah, because the rod's not to the bottom of the pit. And that sucks. Now I gotta get more ground cable. So I don't have enough here. I barely have enough here to make it up to the ground lug. Well, I might play with this a little bit. Maybe I could salvage some more out of that hole. because I don't want to buy more. We'll see what I can do. It's never easy. Well, thanks to tenacity and just sheer stubbornness and the fact that I didn't want to get more wire and it's raining, I got it done. I made it work. I just had to dig down deeper and create more of an angle to get more wire. And I got it up there and it's in the box. I'll clean this out, it's a little muddy, but it's going up into the grounding lug. I was gonna run it to this side along the bottom of the box, but this worked out good. So it's going into the ground. Got my rods in. I had to dig out more of a trench here, and it's in the ground here, and it's starting to rain. So I'm done for the day. That's my job. Time to call the inspector. I'll cover these boxes up and go have a beer.